Hey everyone, we start with the 1 hour chart. Okay, first of all, if we refer back to my last video when the price was here, I have the update and I mentioned that if we want to buy, how we can look for buy, and the description was if we get any sharp move or flag, then we can look for buy. This is what I was talking about. And now the traders should be in this trade. Okay, that's mean they should, because this one was really easy trade. Because I mentioned we need to get the trade set up before we take the trade. This is the trade setup. Okay, now we are in the trade. I know that the question is what's the next. Okay, the only thing is we want to see what we will get from here, and what we want the correction for the continuation. Okay, the only thing is how deep this correction can be and how this one can form, and whether this one the price can reverse or not, I don't think so. We expecting for the continuation, but first we want to see what we get from here. In this case, if we move to daily chart, we have not, I mean, we don't have much information based on daily chart, we whether to forward chart. Okay, based on forward chart, even in my last video when the price was within this move, I mentioned that how we can look at these two move. All right, anyway, now we will have, before we talk about the I mean, the structure, maybe I just refer to the make indicators. Okay, as we can see here, we will have a divergence as well here. But again, the divergence was this one doesn't show any reversal. Okay, just we use it as our information, may in case if there is any bigger correction. Okay, the way we're going to look at this structure, I mean this one, is the first option is we putting this one together. This is what when the price was within this move, I was explaining that maybe we get one move up before the price can drop. Okay, then the first option is if we put this one as a correction, as a flat, then we have the second one. Okay, if we go with this option, that means this is a correction in relative to this. We can expect one move down, similar to what we have here. We will get the bigger running flat. That means we have one internal here, this one, in relation to 1, 2, 3, and we will have one more correction here, similar to what we have here for the bigger, before continuation. And the question is how deep this one can go. Then we can expect similar to what we have here. Okay, can if for this option, can we expect the price come and break this low, this low? I don't think so. Okay, maybe we'll get a bigger correction here. Then we will have this flat for the continuation. The another option is that this is the only correction and this is the where the price can continue. Okay, the only difference between the option 1 and option 2 is for both, I mean the similarities for both, we're looking for the correction. But if we consider for the first option, we can expect a bigger correction. That means the price can drop quite a lot. But if we go with the second option, if this is the only correction, that means we will have the small correction similar to what we have here. We don't expect that deep. Okay, by the way, from mine, I think so we can expect the bigger correction, bigger than what we have here, before the price continue. All right, that means we don't need to jump into the trade. But by the way, we need to wait, and based on 4 hour chart, we don't have any information. I mean, we don't have any trade set up. Then if I move to 1 hour chart, all these levels already, I mean the tag, and now the question is, do we have any trade set up right now or not? If I put this, okay, then based on 1 hour chart, still we can see the divergence. And no, as I say, based on 4 hour chart, if we get the correct, we need to get the confirmation here before we look for trade. Can we consider this one as a sharp move or flag? I don't think even this is a good idea to buy. Okay, the best thing is whether the price move up, drop, give a big correction for the next move, similar to what we have here, before we get the trade. That means we need to look, in that case, we need to look for trade setup, see what we have here. Then we will have the price was moving within range. We get this correction, I mean this trade setup here. Or the another way, if the price start to drop similar to what I draw here. Okay, I think if we get this one, the price can, I mean the price can drop quite a lot. When I say it's a lot, we cannot say how much will be a lot, but at least we can expect similar to what we have here. And this is what we're expecting here. Maybe even the possibility here we get the small correction similar to this. For the next continuation, I mean for continuation at the higher price, we get the bigger correction. We are not sure whether we get or not. Any case, I mean, anyway, we don't have any confirmation right now. The only thing is I don't think this is a good trade setup. Okay, anyone wants to trade, they can have entry above this, but it's really risky unless they can manage it. But we don't call it a really good trade setup. And we need to see what we get here, whether we get a flat or the price can correct and drop quite more. Then from there we can look for buy. But right now we don't have any trade setup, and in this case I prefer to wait to get the confirmation before I take the trade. In case, that's mean we don't need to jump. In case maybe the price can reverse, there is a reversal. That's why we don't need to jump into the trade without having a trade setup. Anyway, uh, we just follow the chart. If I see any trade setup, then I will give update. And for those traders that are in the trade, if they keep the trade, they should at least know how to manage it in case the price reverse. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share on YouTube. Thanks.